Hey guys, happy weekend, happy Saturday. Those that went on visits today, I hope you had good ones. Tomorrow, I hope you guys stay safe. Even today, I hope you guys stay safe because there's a huge storm. I'm going to get my part of it tomorrow. We're expecting like 75 miles per hour winds. So I know there's a lot of new members. I'm just going to give myself a quick introduction. My name is Kat, aka Mrs. B 1948, and I am an admin volunteer with SPWF. My husband is Mr. Sexy. We're not really married, but you know how that goes. And Mr. Sexy took a plea for a crime that he did not commit and is a level 1 registered sex offender and has been out on parole since 2014, has 1 more year of parole. And I tell you my experiences, which is what I'm going to do here. And I really don't want to stay on very long because you just never know what's going to happen with us. That's all I'm going to say. So I tell you my experiences of what it's like to live on parole and being the loved one of a sex offender. So the title of this video is Practice What You Preach. And if you saw a couple of my posts this week, a lot of them had to do with like stop planning, and we talked about this at my GNI on Sunday, my special sex offender GNI on Sunday. You know, just stop planning, just go with the flow, go with the flow. And I should do that more often. Yesterday was my work party for the employees. We have one every year, and every year I've gone along. I always wanted him to go with me, and it just wasn't feasible for him to go with me. And I thought this year it was going to be feasible for him to go with me, but it was kind of funny because when I bought the ticket, like, he didn't even enter in my mind, and I just automatically bought one ticket out of habit. It was like the weirdest thing, and it was probably a good thing. I mean, I could have gotten him a ticket, but when we discussed it, he, you know, kind of gave me the look. And to be quite honest with you, I'm really somebody that if I want to go out on a night, I'm going to do everything in my power to not have it mess up. And babysitting is not something that I'm really good at, especially when it comes to my boyfriends not knowing people or being in awkward situations. I just hate it. So I'd rather go alone. So I had a plan, and my plan is that I was going to get out of work at a decent time, and I was going to spend some time with him because actually I should back up and tell you that he went to parole on Thursday, and his parole officer wasn't there. And he had a new parole officer. There was somebody that he hadn't met before. It was a woman. And he's had some really unfortunate situations with women in the system. So nothing bad, just disrespectful. And she was nice, but we felt that we didn't know, because it was spring break, if his parole officer was on vacation. You know, you really don't ask those types of questions. You just go with the flow. So we discussed it, and he called me after parole, and he had said to me, you know, like, Kat, I really don't want to take things for granted, and because I don't know what's going on with him, I think for the next 2 weeks I should obey the rules. I think I should do my usual 7:30 curfew at 8 o'clock because I don't know if things have been discussed. The last thing I need is for them to roll up on me and, you know, I'm not there, and then there's a warrant out for my arrest and so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, totally, I'm down. So, okay, was going to spend some time with him, get ready, nice, easy leisure, and, you know, click my Uber button at probably like 10 minutes to 6. The party was supposed to start at 6, and go on my way. Well, started at work. I ended up leaving work a half hour late. And on top of that, before I left work, I got a phone call from Mr. Sexy I had gotten an oil change on my car on Monday. And he drove by my house and saw oil in the driveway. So I had to go and call the garage and the service people. And you're not going to believe this, but they were willing to come out to the house and, you know, look at the car or pick up the car. And she was like, they were on their way. And I was like, wait, whoa, I'm not home. Like, I was calling from the car. And she's like, you're not home. And she's like, the vehicle's not home. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you know, this just all happened. He drove by the house and saw it. I was at work. And I said, you know, to be quite honest with you, I really, you know, I have somewhere I need to be. I mean, I bought tickets for this function and so on and so forth. So she was like, I'll call you back. So, okay, needless to say, I get home. He had called, decided he wasn't coming over. So as upset about that as I was okay with it, but, you know, another wrench. So now I'm like freaking out about my car, and I go to get my outfit, and now I put the outfit on, and I'm freaking out because I forgot that I had this thing hemmed for me to wear high heels. Well, I had planned on dancing, so I had to wear these boots that had heels on them. In the meantime, the dealership called me and they said that they were going to send somebody out and get the car, and I was going to put the key in it and we'd figure out how the car was going to get back. And I ended up getting to the party an hour late. It was completely, totally chaotic. It's crazy, nuts. I was also extremely, very, very nervous about going to this party because I've gotten a promotion since the last party. And, you know, people talk, things happen. And I work for somebody who's very prominent in my company. And, you know, whatever. We touch a lot of things. So I was uncomfortable. Alone. So I had this suit on, and it wasn't something that I usually wear. Anyways, needless to say, here's where the lesson is learned. I do a function with this girl, and she's very young, and I adore her, but we've kind of, you know, had our little thing, and you know, my little saying, little girl. Anyways, needless to say, she kind of helped me with something last night. So some barriers kind of broke. And I was sitting at the bar trying to get a glass of water. And she looks at me and she's like, she must have saw my ring. And she's, you know, kind of asked questions. Because on top of it, I had talked to her about something for Strong Prison Wives. And I blurted out what I was talking about. And I don't usually just blur out about, Melinda, I won't be on long, okay? Just so you know. I blurted out, which I'm usually on guard. And, you know, the next time I saw her, now she was asking questions about my relationship. And I was just like, you know, we should be married, you know, because she asked me, I got to know, like, are you married? Are you not married? What's going on? And I said, well, we should be married. I said, but it's, you know, super complicated and whatever. So needless to say, she's standing behind me and she goes, well, girl, can I just tell you, you got it going on. Your booty is slamming in that outfit. And I was like, excuse me? And that's not what she said. She used another word. And she's like, your booty is slamming. She's like, you got it going on. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I adore you right now. And she's like, what? I'm like, I so adore you. You know, I'm having these self-esteem issues. I'm about to celebrate my 30th high school reunion this year. You know, I'm right around the corner, 50 years old, is creeping on me. And she looks at me and she goes, what? And I'm like, what? And she goes, no way. She goes, I thought you were like 25. And I'm like, no, I'm class of 89. And she was like, get the beep out of here. And I'm like, no. And like, you know, all that just, you know, just went away. And you know, I just ended up dancing the night away alone on the dance floor. I mean, I was with a couple people and you could see the stairs. And, you know, one girl actually asked me, she's like, oh my God, you went alone? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here alone. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? And she's like, no. She's like, that's totally cool. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't give a crap. And she's like, I know you, Catherine. You really don't give a crap. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't care. But yeah, I was just like in my zone dancing. And that's why I posted the video, because, you know, guys, you just got to make the best of it. You just got to let it all go and let it ride. And, you know, I mean, I totally stepped out of my comfort zone last night. The suit was out of my comfort zone. The lipstick was out of my comfort zone. You know, I was out of my comfort zone because, you know, I knew I got this promotion. I knew a lot of people, and, you know, people buzz and talk. And, you know, when you get alcohol involved in the situation, you never know. And some people don't. They're not cautious about what they do at work functions. But the point of this whole live video for you is, you know, I did all this planning and all this stuff that was out of my control. It was worthless. It was completely worthless. And, you know, things ended up going extremely well for me because, thank you, Pam. You know, I ended up coming home. My car ended up being in the driveway. Not only that, they ended up cleaning the oil off of the driveway, which made my boyfriend happy because he doesn't want oil stains in his driveway. And he didn't have to clean it. So the point of the story is, you guys, is, and I'm not saying like, you know, run by the seat of your pants every day, because we can't do that either. But I'm just saying is that, you know, take a deep breath and just enjoy it. Just enjoy life. And it's one of the reasons why I love where I work. I mean, as serious as it is, it just keeps me remembering to enjoy the small things. And that's what's great about the life that we live, is because we enjoy those small things, you know, what people take for granted. And, you know, you kind of hope that at the end, that's one of the things that is what's going to get, that's going to get you through your relationship. Yes, that is a good dealership, and I'm about to give them like one of the best write-ups that they've ever gotten as soon as I'm done with this. But again, like, you know, you just go with the flow, girls. So that's my point of the story. I don't know what's going to happen these next 2 weeks since I'm not having any sleepovers, you guys. I was going to dance it out tonight, but that's not happening because my feet are killing me. And, you know, the feet that I have plantar fasciitis, for those of you that don't know me. So what that is the tendons on the bottoms of my feet swell up. And it wakes me up in the middle of the night. It pounds. There's mornings that I wake up and I can't walk. But it is what it is. And I've been on my feet since I was 13 years old. What are you going to do? But I'm going to let you guys go because I have babbled on enough. But I wanted to share my story. And, you know, remember, if you are feeling frustrated and, you know, you need to get some stuff out, a good way of doing that is by dancing. And, you know, if you live alone or the kids are in bed, put your headphones on and dance it out in your living room. You know, and you guys, you don't even realize what a great workout that is. Like, the backs of my legs were killing me. They're killing me right now, okay? Killing me. And, you know, you do a good 45 minutes of that. You're getting around the house and you're, you know, I mean, even when I'm cooking, I'm dancing. It's crazy. But it's a good form of just letting all that crap out of you. And remember, the body keeps score and it always wins, you guys. Make sure you do you. Take care of yourselves. Stay strong. One day at a time. Be patient. Stay safe. Guys, stay warm. Pray for me because 75 miles per hour wind. I just hope my electricity doesn't go off so I don't miss the Oscars tomorrow. Ah, my favorite day. Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Thank you for everything, all the love and support. If I missed any of your comments, please accept my apologies. I'll comment when I'm done tonight, okay? Have a great night. Love you. Bye.